approach to approach to. So using XML plus annotation based configuration. Yeah, once again, approach to using XML plus annotation based configuration. Okay, so today we are going to build one application using XML plus annotations. Both the combination we build application. Okay, yeah. This is my requirement. So this is my requirement. What requirement means here? Based on the employee activity, based on the employee work activity, here I want to define the role. I want to define the role. Once again, please try to understand here. Based on the employee work activity, we want to find employee role. Employee role. So that means here, employee role means here, for example, office started at 9 o'clock. Okay, office started at 9 o'clock. If you run the Spring Boot application, either Spring application, it will print. So this is office time. Okay, this is office time. Okay, next here, in between 9 to 10 o'clock, in between 9 to 10 o'clock, if you run the application, it will print client call. It will print client call. We know every morning 10 o'clock. So not exactly 10 o'clock, based on the shift time. Based on the shift time, it will print. Okay. So here I'm talking about day shift time. Okay. I'm talking about day shift time. So here in between 9 to 10, it will print client call. So after that here, 1 p.m. to in between 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. This is a lunch break. So after that here, in between 5 to 6, this is the stand-up meeting. So after that here, in between 6 to, once 6 p.m. is completed, so after run the application, it will print, this is not office time. This is not office time. Okay, fine. And again here, listen, and again here, Saturday and Sunday, if you run the application, it will print weekends. Because here in Saturday there is no employee work. We know there is no employee work. And if you run the same application in Saturday and Sunday, it will print like here client call and here lunch break and stand-up meeting, and these kind of things are printed. So that is not perfect. That's not perfect. That is not correct way. So that is the reason here. If Saturday and Sunday is the print here weekends. Print here weekends. Okay. So let me write here question. Okay. Very important. Yeah. Write a program. Write a program to determine employees work activity. Okay. Based on the office time. Based on the office time. Times. This is new application. Yeah. See here, using second approach, we are building the application based on the XML plus annotation based here. Okay. Open Eclipse ID, close all tabs. Close all tabs. Yeah. 4 projects are completed. Create fifth project. Create fifth project. Java project. Okay. Project name. Yeah. Project file. Project file. Annotation. See, annotation with setter injection. With setter injection. with the setter injection. Okay. Annotation is not accepted. Invalid name. Annotation is not accepted. Yeah. Otherwise, here annotation. Annotation with the setter injection. Okay. Click on next. Yeah. Finish. Yeah. Fifth project is created. Annotation with the setter injection. Yeah. Delete this module. Okay. Fine. After that, here created some packages. Packages are required. Com dot, vir dot, spring beans, sbeans. Sbeans. Create one more package. Com dot, vir dot, main. Okay. Next, create configuration file also. Com dot, vir dot, config. Yeah, config. Okay, fine. Guys, before build the application, I want to say one important point. Very, very important here. Yeah. Before that here, I want to discuss important point. See, yesterday we built the application, but some that is regarding the traditional approach. And today in this session here, we want to show, intentionally I want to show, so client improvement application. Client improvement application. See, client improvement. Yeah, client improvement application. Sir, what is meant for client improvement application means here? Yesterday we are taken file system XML application context class now. Once again, in yesterday we are taken file system XML application context class now. In this class we are going to pass configuration file name, that is a relevant path. That is a relevant path. Here we have a two options will be there. Today I will show you. See example one. See example one. Very important. Right? See example one here. Yesterday what class we are taken? File system XML. Yeah, application context. Application context. Okay, CTX. CTX is a reference type. After that here, file system. Yeah, file system. XML application context. Application context. Okay, here in this parenthesis here are going to pass configuration file. No? So the configuration file relevant path. Okay, relevant path. The relevant path means here current to project folder structure only. Remember, words are very important. A relevant path is relevant path means current to project folder structure only. Current to project folder structure means here src. After that, com slash vir slash config slash. After that here file name. Okay, file name is called application context. Application context dot xml. Okay, this is the relevant path. Okay, this is relevant path. Let me write here. Yeah, this is relevant path. Relevant path. Yeah, relevant path. Yeah, that means current project folder structure. Folder structure. Current to project folder structure. This is relative path. And here, instead of a relative path, we can provide absolute path also. We can provide absolute path also. I will show you absolute path also. Yeah. Now copy, paste it. Yeah, this is a example two. Yeah, example two. Yeah, here absolute path means here completely fully qualified path. Fully qualified path. Sir, how we can take fully qualified path? Right now here, this is only folder structure only. SRC is nothing but here, see source code, folder structure. And here fully qualified. Right now here I'm going to pass fully qualified. How we can take fully qualified means see here. This is the yesterday application now. Okay. So click on right side. Yeah, see here properties is that. Click on properties. After that here, yeah, please try to understand here location will be there. See here, along with the drive also, along with here drive name. Here fully qualified means here along with the drive name also, and here workspace name also. After that here project name also completely printed here. Completely it will give path. See here copy fully full path. Copy, yeah, copy. After that here, where is that? See, paste it. Yeah, here. See here. This is the mm, yeah. Anyway, this is the absolute path. This is the absolute path. That means see here, along with the drive name also printed. See here, E drive will be there. After that, VTech will be there. So workspace. So next here, Spring 7 will be there. So our project name also printed. See here, Proj 4 XML with the CA set values. Clear? This is the absolute path. This is the absolute path. This is the absolute path. Yeah, this is the absolute path. That means complete path direction. Complete path direction. Complete path direction. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is the file system XML. Yeah. Okay. I will run the application. Where is that? Mm, yeah. See, guys. Where is main application? Here. Try to understand here. SRC comms will be there now. Instead of that, and given see here, I'm given fully qualified name. Copy. Save the application and run the application. Yeah, 1 minute. 1 minute. Bin definition store exception. XML with yeah. SRC. Okay, fine. Now run this application. Working or not working? Yeah, right now it is working. Yeah, working means here just we have to change the here also some modifications are required. I will explain later. I will change complete thing. Yeah, okay. See guys, instead of this, I want improvement of the client application. This is the old approach thing. This is the old approach thing. Instead of like that, we have a one more class will be there. Yeah, we have a one more class will be there. Class path, 1 minute. Class path, XML application context. Yeah. See here, class path XML application context, most recommended. Most recommended. See here, instead of a file system XML application context class, so we have to use in real-time project class path XML application context, most recommended. So most recommended. Now here, no need to provide the SRC. No need to provide the SRC. Just we have to provide the configuration file path. So configuration file path. Okay. See, class name is called here class path XML application context. New class path XML application context. Okay. Yeah. Where is that? I will put comment mode. I will check. I will write. See, class path XML application context. Yeah. Class path XML application context CTX equal new class path application context. Now here I am providing the same. See here I'm not take SRC, just here I'm taken com. Only package folder only. We know package folder like here com.vr.config only. Copy here, paste it. Paste it. I will check that is working or not working with class path. Save the application. Yeah, run this application. Yeah, see here. 1 minute. 1 minute, guys. Yeah, team see here after. Once again, I will run the application right now here. Order ID see here 98560. 98560. Now see here change it. See here 52504. Order ID changed here. Yeah, see Swiggy received order from Charan at 27 May 2026. Okay, time also see here 7:38. Clear? 7:38. See, sir, what is the difference between here file system XML application context and here class path XML application context means here you said only one thing SRC na? Here what happened here only SRC here, no difference here actually. Yeah, actually difference is there. See, actually major difference also there. See here I'm passing package name. So package name means here com/vr/config. Okay, here also package name is there. Then what is the difference here? No difference. But here difference also there. Right now I will tell. See, yeah, right now I'm remove this. See, try to understand. I'm remove this package. Yeah, just here I'm passing file name. So right now here file name is called here application context.xml. If you run this application, it will throws exception. Right now, if you run this application, it will throws exception definitely. See here, definitely it will throws exception. What kind of exception here? Bean definition store exception, IO exception. Bean definition store exception. Okay, yeah. Please try to understand here exception is must be required. Yeah, see here. Parsing XML document from class path resource application context dot XML. That means here this exception said clearly, hello developer, you just passed only configuration file name only. That is not required. That is not enough to execute the application. I need complete information. I need complete information. Here container not getting configuration file details. That is the reason here. So it will throws exception. Now here, what can I do? How we can solve this issue means here. How we can solve this issue means here. Yeah, see here, config is there now. Config package will be there now. Right click. Here, build path is there now. Try to understand here. Build path is there now. On the build path here, use as a source folder will be there now. Use as source folder will be there now. Click on. Yeah. Now run this application. I'm not change the any code in the target class. See here, I'm putting here same application context.xml. Now see here, executed or not executed, run this application. Online, please respond. Executed or not executed? Online.
Executed.
Yeah, which one is better? Either file system, either class path.
Class path.
Okay, in the class path, just we have to provide the file name enough. But in the in the file system, we have to provide the complete package direction. Package direction. Clear? So SRC, com is required, VR is required, config is required. After that, here file name also required. But here, just we have to pass file name. Just we have to pass file name. That's enough. That is the reason here class path XML application context is must be required for most recommended in industry. Most recommended. Okay. This is the requirement. Yeah, okay. Let me write it here. Class path XML application context CTX equal new class path application context. Just here you have to provide file name is enough. Like here application context dot XML dot XML. Okay. Yeah. Just we have to provide. Just we have to provide file name, config file name, configuration file name, configuration file name. Enough. Here, just we have to provide configuration file No is enough. That is the benefit with class path XML application context. Okay, next here, next improvement is, see here, next improvement. Guys, see here, see, yesterday here, typecasting is required. See here, try to understand. Simplified Spring application, see here. Yesterday we are discussed with the here typecasting. So here actually Spring container identified only bean ID. Spring container is always identified by the bean ID. Here bean ID is nothing but here Swiggy. So Swiggy target class bean ID is here Swiggy only. Okay, next here this bean ID assigned into obj. Right now here object is a superclass. Now after that here I want to call the Swiggy class method. So Swiggy class method. Now here this obj reference assigned into Swiggy class because here obj having the bean ID, obj having the Spring bean ID, and after that here through the Swiggy class only I can call the method. Otherwise, not at all possible. In that situation here, obj assigned into Swiggy. So in that situation, typecasting is required. Why typecasting? Anyone? Anyone? Typecasting is required. Why typecasting is required here? Anyone? Babu, here only this is core Java only. Don't confuse here. Why typecasting is required? Anyone? Why typecasting is required here? Online. Why typecasting is required here? Core Java. Anyone?
One data type to another data type.
Yeah, I will call the names. You are not responding. I will call the names. Akhil. 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 Why typecasting here? Pavan Kumar.
To convert the data from one data type to another data type, we use type.
One data.
One data type to another data. Suppose we have int data, which converts into float when we use float.
Mm, mm.
On that purpose, we use type test.
Into data to another data type. This is the data type.
No such
Then
object.
why you are saying here like into float, like we are float to double? Hmm?
It's an example.
Example. Okay, good. Hmm. I need complete information. Anyone? Yeah, Deepika. Deepika. Yes. Why typecasting means here? Listen. In the entire Java, which class is a superclass by default? Hmm? Which class is a superclass by default? In Java, by default, In Java, by default, object is a superclass. No? Object is a superclass. And here, Swiggy is a subclass. Object is a superclass. So object is a superclass and Swiggy is a subclass. Now tell me here, object is super means here big container. Try to understand. This is the big container. Okay, this is the big container. This is the object. Let me write it here. Object is a big container because big superclass. And this is the subclass. This is the subclass. So Swiggy is a subclass. Now tell me here, is it possible to assign big class into smaller class? Is it possible? Can we pack big container into smaller container? Is it possible?
Okay.
By default. By default, is it possible?
No, sir.
No, not at all possible. So that is the reason here typecasting is required. That is the reason here typecasting is required. And one thing, by default, it is possible. So which is possible? Swiggy assigned into object, it is possible by default because Swiggy is a subclass, object is a superclass. This entire small container we can pack inside the object class because here object is a big container. That is possible by default. But here this is not possible by default. This is not possible. That is the reason here typecasting is required. Yeah, in core Java we have a upcasting and a downcasting is required. Okay, so this is the upcasting type. This is the upcasting type. Okay, that is the reason here required. Okay, we know, and one more thing, dot class file. And we have a in Java, we have a one predefined class will be there. In Java, we have a one predefined class will be there. Predefined class is there. That class name is called class. Class. Clear, don't confuse. Class name also class will be there. This class can hold any kind of dot class. Any kind of dot class. So when we are getting dot class, so once we compilation of the source code, yeah, once we compilation of the source code, guys, very deeper here I'm explain, try to understand, not basic level these things. Once we compilation of the source code, we get one dot plus file. One dot plus file. Okay, this dot plus file, this dot plus file, yeah, loaded into method area. Initially, we have a, see, actually we have a 5 memories will be there, no? Method area will be there. So next here, heap memory will be there. Next here, so PC register will be there. Total we have a how many memories will be there internally? So JVM having 5 memories. Internally having 5 memories. Initially dot class file where will be stored here? Initially, try to understand, very important. Yeah, this is dot class file, try to understand. This is the dot class file. Okay. Now here we have a class loader subsystem will be there. Class loader subsystem will be there. Yeah. So after that here, We have internally, we have a 5 memories will be there. Try to understand. Method area will be there. Sorry. And stack area will be there. And heap memory will be there. See, whatever it may be. Remaining things are not required initially. Method area only required. This is the method area. Yeah, initially in the method area, this entire class loaded, this entire class file will be loaded into method area. So that means here this method area having the metadata. This method area having the metadata. Let me write it here. Method area node. Method area having the metadata. Yeah, metadata. What is meant for metadata? Metadata is nothing but data about data. Data about data. It is called metadata. It is called metadata. Okay. See, data about data, it is called metadata. So that means here, method area having the metadata. So that means here, class name having class name, after that field name. So next here, constructor name, and after that here method name. Next here annotation name. Clear? Yeah, this method area having the class name and field name and constructor name and method name and annotation name. So that means the entire class level information having the this method area. See, that means here constructor name. Yeah, we knows. Try to understand here. Class. This is the wildcard. So here I'm using wildcard. See, question mark. After that here reference. See. Next here I'm taken. Try to understand here. One employee class will be there. That employee class are having the dot class file. See here. This is the possible. This is the possible. Clear? So now see here, try to understand why here I'm saying this this concept means see here, typecasting is not required. I will show you practically in this session only. Yeah, see here, this employee dot class file signed into C reference variable. That means see here, class is one of the predefined class now. This class can hold any kind of dot class file. This class can hold any kind of dot class file. But in Spring, yeah, yesterday we built this application. Yeah, see here, ctx.getBean method. This getBean method having the bean ID. Okay, in Spring, listen. In Spring 2.4 version, in Spring 2.4 version, yeah, in Spring 2.4 version, getBean method returns return only bean ID, only bean ID only. That is the reason here, only bean ID only. But in modern Spring, modern Spring, get bean method, same get bean method, returns bean ID, so as well as class name, Clear? See, bean ID as well as class name. So that means here generic concept we know in core Java. Generic concept, every concept is interlinked with the framework. That is the reason here. Generic concept. What is the purpose of generic? Guys, what is the purpose with the generic? With the type safe. With type safe only. Okay, from JDK 1.5 version, we have a generic concept will be there. So that means here type safe will be there. Okay, so type safe will be there. Okay, yeah. This application here, see here, object obj equal to ctx dot get bin swiggy is there now. This is a older thing. Actually, the same application here I'm converted into modern way. See here, that the same application I'm converted into modern application. Yeah, see here, this is old, old Spring code. Here I'm written object, and only will get the clarity here I'm written object obj equal ctx dot get bin. Get bin. Yeah, this is bin id swiggy only. Bin id swiggy only. Okay. After that here swiggy sw, and here typecasting is required. Yeah, swiggy obj. Here typecasting is required. Casting is required. My intention avoid the typecasting. My intention is avoiding the typecasting. Okay. My intention is avoiding typecasting. This is so older thing. Yeah. Modern Spring Boot with generic from JDK 1.5 version 5. So, and in the Spring after 2.4 version in Core Java 1.5 version. Okay, now see here directly how can I write the above application in modern way? Swiggy, yeah, Swiggy sw ctx dot get bin. Here I'm taken bean ID initially, bean ID like here Swiggy, and after that here class name. So class name is nothing but here Swiggy dot class, enough. Swiggy dot class, enough. Clear? Now here see no typecasting right now here. The same application converted into see in single line, no typecasting. Here no typecasting. No typecasting. Clear? Directly here bean ID. Let me write it here. This is the bean ID. Bean ID. This is the class name. Yeah, class name. Sir, what is the use of this class name? Means here objects are created and returns. Internally objects are created and returns. Okay. Internally objects are created and returns. Class name. This is the class name. Yeah. Objects are created and returned. Clear? Yeah. What is the use of this dot class means here? Internally objects are created and returned. Internally objects are created and returned. Clear? Yeah. Yeah, this is the method signature. See here, public, get bean, and here parameters like here, name, string name is nothing but here bean ID, and after that here class, and here parameter type is here, required type is here. Declare class name based on the type of class, based on the type of class. Get with return type will be decided. Return type will be decided based on the our class name. Now see here, finally here I'm written. This is the bean ID, this is the class name. So that means see here internally created and returns. Internally created and returns. Yeah, okay. This is the Spring modern code. This is the method signature. One second. Everyone please observe here. Yeah, everyone please read this message. Everyone. Once dot class file is loaded into method area, their class object like a class C equal new class object is created by the JVM. Who will created here class object? Internally JVM will created here. Who will created here? JVM will created. When created this object, once dot class file is loaded into method area, then only here class object will be created. So class object having metadata. Metadata is nothing but here data about data, like here class level information. That means class name, method name, field name, constructor name, whatever it may be. Very deeper points. Okay. Yeah. This is the thing. Okay. Anyway, in next application here, I'm not using this approach. I will modify the thing. Okay. Anyway, come to here, new application. Come to here, new application. Where is that? This is the new application. Second approach. This is the new application. Yeah, here I'm written something called 9 a.m. 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Between 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Yeah, print here client call. Client call. So after that here 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. print here lunch break. Lunch break. After that here 5 p.m. 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. So this is the stand-up meeting time. Stand-up meeting time. Okay. Next here after 6 p.m. to early morning, like here morning 9 a.m. In between 6 p.m. to again here 9 a.m. This is not office time. This is not office time. Yeah. Okay. Next here, this timings only applicable for Monday to Friday only. Okay. Monday to Friday, Friday, Friday only. Monday to Friday only. Okay. So if you run the Saturday and Sunday, the same application, Saturday and Sunday, So it will print here like this is weekends. This is weekends. Like, see, if you run the same application on Saturday, and Sunday, it will print here this is weekends. This is the application development. Okay. Yeah. Already we are developed the package also. Close the tab. Close. Yeah. Okay. Open project. Open project. Sorry guys. See here. Open project. Yeah. Initially we build target class just here. Yeah. Target is required as well as dependent is required. Here target is a employee class. Try to understand. Here target is a employee class. Here target is a employee. Fine. Next here dependent is a local date time. Dependent is a here local date time. Okay. Yeah. This is the target class. This is the dependent class. So we know dependency injection process means here inject dependent class object into target class object. It is called dependency injection. Okay, here we have to inject dependent class object into target class object. We have here two two ways will be there. One is using bean tag. Sorry, not bean tag here. Approaches will be there. One is a setter injection, second one is a constructor injection. But here, after that here, how we can make Java classes a SpringBoot? Online, please respond. How we can make Java class as a SpringBoot? This is the employee a Java class, normal Java class. So how we can make Java class as a SpringBoot? Tag wise, tell me which tag is required.
Bean tag.
Yeah, bean tag. Good. Bean tag. We can make Java class as a SpringBoot using bean tag. Bean tag. Okay. Second approach, tell me, or annotation.
Auto.
At the rate component. Okay, good. At the rate component. Okay. Next here. Yeah, setter injection process. Next, we can inject. Yeah, we can inject. We can inject. We can inject a dependent class object into target class object. So, which tag is required here? Setter wise here. Setter method is required. Okay, setter method is required. And XML configuration basically here property tag is required. Otherwise here instead of so here instead of property tag, yeah, or so annotation, tell me here we can inject a dependent class object into target class object here. Which annotation is required? At the rate auto while. Remember, at the rate auto while annotation is required. Guys, see here one important point. Note very important. Very important. See, we can make Java class as a Spring Bean using bean tag or at the rate component. Okay, we can make Java class as a Spring Bean using at the rate component is possible as possible. And here we cannot make, listen, very important point. We cannot make this local date time class as a Spring Bean using at the rate component. Not at all possible. Clear? Not at all possible with at the rate component. Sir, you said we can make Java class as a Spring Bean using at the rate component. That is only applicable with user defined class only, guys. Listen, that is only applicable with user defined class, not predefined class. We cannot make predefined class as a Spring Bean using at the rate component. Okay, everyone write this word. We cannot make predefined Java class as a Spring Bean. We cannot make predefined Java class as a Spring Bean using at the rate component because we cannot touch and modify the source code of predefined class. 1 minute. Yeah. Yeah, we cannot make predefined Java class as a Spring Bean using at the rate component because we cannot touch and modify the source code of predefined class. Is it possible to modify the predefined source code? Modify the source code. Clear? Yeah, that is the reason here. Not possible. Sir, but how we can make predefined classes as Spring Bean? As we can make predefined classes as Spring Bean using bean tag only again. So which tag is here? Bean tag only. Okay. Yes. See here, we can make predefined Java class as a Spring Bean. We can make predefined Java class as a Spring Bean using bean tag only. So which tag? That is the reason here. So XML also must be required. That is the reason here. XML also must be required. Sometimes predefined classes are required for the project. In that situation, component annotation is won't work. So in that situation here, we are using bean tag only. Clear? This is the reason. Yeah, okay. Yeah, quickly we build the application. So quickly we build the application. Yeah. Spring Beans, create employee class, employee. Okay. This is the target class. This is the target class. Okay. After that here, I'm taken here private local date time. Yeah, local date time. So reference is LDT. Yeah, this is the dependent class. Try to understand. This is the dependent class. Yeah, dependent class. Okay, next here, this is the setter method now, setter injection process now. Take here, setter, yeah, setter, generate. Okay, fine. This is the setter injection. Yeah, right now here I'm using, so annotation based now. Just you have to inject, you have to inject setter injection process on the setter method. Take here at the rate auto void, at the rate auto void. Yeah, yeah, not available here. That means here I've not added dependencies. That is the reason here. Yeah, here I'm not added spring jars. No, that is the reason here. You can add spring jars, build path, configure build path, and click on libraries and click on class path, add external jars. Yeah, yesterday we are downloading that. So select job files, open and apply and close. Now see here added. Yeah, now see here appear at the rate auto void. Okay, fine. Okay, next here employee work activity based on time and date. Here I'm written code employee activity, employee activity based on the time and date. Time and date. So public, so void and work activity, work activity. So here I'm taken name. So employee name, string name. Clear? So next here I'm taken here time. I'm taken here time. Int time is required now. That is the reason here time. So LDT dot C. LDT having this some predefined methods. LDT dot get hour. So get hour. Hour is required. Hour is required. So after that here, so weekends also required now. That means Saturday, either Sunday, whatever it may be. So here I'm taken one predefined class. Day of week. Let's see here. Day of week. So next to here, day is a reference. Day is a reference type. Okay. Next here, LDT dot get day of week is required. See, get day of week is required. Okay, that is completed. After that, here I'm taken if condition. If condition. In the if condition here, day equal, this is the reference here I'm taken. Day equal, next here I'm taken predefined class, day of week dot see Saturday. See here Saturday or so next here equal day equal yeah day of week dot Sunday Sunday print here weekends no office time system dot out dot println. So this is the weekends no office time, no office time. Okay, no office. So this is if condition. After that here I'm taken else. So this is inner else here I'm taken. Inside else here I'm taken again if condition. If okay time. So that means here time is there now this time. Okay. See time greater than or equal to 9 and double end after that here again time. See less than or equal to 10. Less than or equal to 10. So print here system.out.println client call. System.out.println client call type to. So employee name also here printed name. Okay. Again here else if here time greater than or equal to. So see, 1 means here 24/7, 24/7 time here. 1 means here 13. Okay. Yeah, 13 and double N and here. So again here time less than or equal to 14. This is the lunch time. System.out.println. Okay. Lunch break. Lunch break to employee name. Employee name. So after that here again else if. Okay. Else if time less than or equal to 17 and time greater than or equal to, yeah, greater than or equal to, and here time less than or equal to 18. Okay, 18. Now here printed stand up meeting time. This is system.out.println. Yeah, stand up meeting. Stand up meeting to employee name. Okay. So finally here, yeah, finally here else here office work time. System.out.println. This is office work time. Yeah, not office work time. Let me write it here. Not office work time. Okay. So next here, else is completed. Yeah, come to here. Again, else part. Yeah, here. 1 minute. Yeah, where is that? Okay. Yeah. System.out.println. Not office time. This is not office time. Okay. This is the if. Outer if here I'm written. Okay, otherwise here I'm remove this part. Okay, this is completed. Save the application. Next. Yeah, next here config file also required. Create file. Config file is nothing but here application context dot xml. Yeah, you have to take previous application file. Where is that config? Yeah, copy and paste it, close. Okay, here, open this. Yeah, remove this Swiggy and delivery boy class. Remove this. Yeah, remove this. Next here, component scan is required. Form.vir.s means package name is same. No change here. Next here, we have to make Java class as a, we have to make predefined Java class as a Spring Bean using bean tag only. A dependent bean here. See, for that purpose here, I'm taken bean. So bean tag. In the bean tag here, ID is required. Bean ID, LDT. ID is LDT. After that here class, directly here class. Yeah, tell me here package java dot time dot local date time. Local date time. So class local date time. So here I'm using factory method. Here I'm using factory method. So factory method. Yeah, see here factory method. Factory method. Now here I'm taken. Okay. This is the make predefined Java class as a Spring Boot. Okay, fine. Next, create main application. Create main application. So like here, employee test, main application, employee test. Employee test. Okay. Yeah. This is the main application. Create IOC container. Create IOC container. Yeah. Class path XML application context CTX equal to new class path application context. Next here I'm passing only file name application context dot XML. Yeah. After that here, yeah, see, get the, so next if we get the target Spring Bean ID, target Spring Bean ID. Yeah. So how we can get the target Spring Bean ID means here class name is called here employee e equal import the class. After that here ctx dot get bean. Yeah, get bean. So here in the get bean, see here bean ID is emp. And guys, see here you can mention here how we can make this employee class as a Spring Bean means here at the rate component. See component annotation. Now here you can provide bean ID. Bean ID emp. Bean ID is emp. And here this is the bean ID. After that here, so next to employee, see employee dot class. Employee dot class. Okay, fine. Next here we can call the business logic method. Yeah, call business logic, call the business logic method. Yeah, business logic method. How we can call the business logic method? Through the employee class reference only. Employee class reference only. See here, e dot. Okay, main method is required 1 minute. Yeah, e dot. Yeah, method name see here. Work activity. See here, work activity. Now here I'm providing employee name. like here Ram, employee name Ram. Okay, after that here close the IOC container. Close the IOC container. Yeah. So next here, where is that? Build path, use as a source folder. Okay, now run this application. Yeah, see here, not office work time. See, not office work time. If you run the same application at 9 a.m., either 9 30, either 10, then here this data will be printed here. Which data here? This data printed here. Client call. Okay. See here I'm written not office work time. Clear? So 8 is not work time now. So here I'm written condition. See here 9 to 10 here client call and 1 to 2 lunch break and here 5 to 6 here stand up meeting. After 6 to morning 9 in between here no office work time. No office work time. And if you run the same application and Saturday and Sunday it will print it here weekends no office. Printed here weekends no office. See, perfectly executed this application. Yeah, okay. Tomorrow no session. Tomorrow is no session. Tomorrow is there any festival? Online?
No, sir.
Online. Tomorrow no session. Any doubt regarding the today session? Not, sir. Later we build the one web application. Later we build the one web application on Spring Boot. Spring Boot. Yeah, okay. That's all for today. Tomorrow no session. So next session will on day after tomorrow.